Piers Morgan has finally shared his unfiltered thoughts on Meghan Markle's new cooking show, and it's nothing short of a masterclass in roasting. Accompanied by Candace Owens and Peterson, the trio struggled to maintain their composure while dissecting what they deemed an absurd attempt at a cooking series. If you've ever wondered what happens when you put three outspoken critics in a room with a cringeworthy project, the answer is both entertaining and revealing. Kicking things off, Piers took a dramatic sigh, making it clear he wasn't particularly excited to wade into this mess. "I don't even really want to do this," he grumbled, setting the stage for a critique that would cut deep. According to Piers, Meghan Markle, the former royal-turned-Netflix superstar, is attempting to portray herself as just a jolly old housewife baking pies with her friends. Candace Owens, never one to hold back, jumped in with her incisive commentary. She pointed out the glaring contradiction in Meghan's narrative. She left the royal family because it was so unattainable and out of touch, but now she's in Montecito baking pies with her perfect little friends. The sarcasm in Candace's voice was palpable, especially when she posed a delightfully sarcastic question. "Do you believe in magic?" It seems this over-the-top cooking show is aimed at making us feel something relatable, but the absurdity of it all begs the question: who can truly identify with Meghan baking pies while many struggle to fill their gas tanks? Candace continued her critique, emphasizing that Meghan is trying to sell an image of herself that simply isn't believable. "This is supposed to be the real Meghan," she remarked, but the question remains, what exactly is she selling? The pristine kitchen scene, complete with Meghan in her immaculate white outfit, feels far removed from the reality most people experience. "Is there a single person out there," Candace queried, "who, while stuck in their tiny apartment, thinks, 'You know what I wish? I could bake in a multi-million-dollar mansion like Meghan Markle'?" The commentary took a sharper turn as Candace described Meghan's persona as a struggle to be a person. The show attempts to humanize Meghan, yet she appears completely glamored up, like someone who has never even experienced a laundry day. "What's her big secret to a normal life?" Candace mused. "Oh, just a big mansion, hundreds of millions in the bank, and a life that even the Kardashians might say is a little too extra." As the discussion unfolded, Piers and Candace probed deeper into Meghan's apparent delusion. They posed the ultimate question: does she even realize how out of touch she appears? If she does, the level of self-awareness is something we might never witness. Meanwhile, while Meghan markets this idea of a normal lifestyle, it's worth noting that her neighbor's mansion serves as the backdrop, not her own. So much for relatability. What we have here is more of a parody than an authentic cooking show. Piers nailed it when he remarked that the whole situation feels like something out of a spoof. He pointed out the ironic royal and Montecito vibe Meghan seems to be going for. Candace added to this by labeling the entire endeavor as utterly preposterous, comparing Meghan to an amalgamation of Oprah Winfrey and Victoria Beckham. This comparison, however, falls flat when you consider that those women have actually lived the lives they portray. In contrast, Meghan appears to be stuck in her past as a D-list actress, desperately trying to convince everyone she's someone she's not. At the end of the day, the motivations behind the show are clear. Netflix, seeking to capitalize on Markle's fame, is pushing this project forward, hoping to extract every ounce of publicity they can. Unfortunately for Meghan, this latest venture feels like a performative attempt to sell a fake normalcy. The resulting product? A comedy show masquerading as a cooking series, and not even a good one at that. Will it fail? Absolutely. And when it does, Meghan's go-to excuse will likely mirror those of her past failures, blaming everything from wildfires to COVID-19, or whatever tragedy dominates the headlines at that moment. In summary, Piers Morgan, Candace Owens, and Peterson have provided a scathing critique of Meghan Markle's cooking show, highlighting its lack of authenticity and the absurdity of its premise. While Meghan attempts to portray herself as relatable, the reality is that her life is anything but ordinary. The trio's commentary underscores the disconnect between her carefully curated image and the struggles faced by everyday people. As the show approaches its release, it remains to be seen whether it will resonate with audiences or become another example of Meghan's misguided attempts at reinvention. One thing is for sure: the show has already sparked plenty of conversation, and not the kind Meghan likely hoped for.